formula method. The formula method can be gotten by what? Using the completing the square method. As the name implies, formula method. So we have a formula for a quadratic equation solution, and it is gotten using the principles we use for solving every type of problem of completing the square method. Of course, we said that the general form of the quadratic equation is given by what? Ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Our aim is to find the value of x. So therefore, we're going to use those principles of the completing the square method to find the value of x. Of course, our first step was what? To make the coefficient of a 1, which is by dividing everywhere by what? A in this case. So if we do that, we have what? This render the coefficient to 1. So we have x squared plus what? B over a x plus c over a is equal to what? 0. The next step is move this to the other side. So we have x squared plus what? B over a x is equal to what? Negative c over a. And the next step was what? The square of the half of the coefficient of x, add it to both sides. So we have x squared plus what? B over a x plus what? Bracket 1 over 2 multiplied by b over a all square equals to what? C over a plus bracket 1 over 2 multiplied by b over a all square. Of course, this will have x squared plus what? B over a x plus what? 1 multiplied by b. So you have b squared. So let's leave it as b over what? 2 multiplied by a. You have 2a all square is equal to what? C over a plus, of course, this will be b over 2a all square. Of course, this is the concept. When we have reached a case like this, we say we take one of these and one of these. So it becomes what? X plus what? B over, of course, this is 2a, b over 2a all into what? Bracket is equal to what? C over a. Then we open this bracket, b square over what? 4a square. Of course, we have to take LCM here, which is the same as, of course, the LCM between a and 4a square is 4a square. So we are having LCM 4a square. 4a square divided by a will render equation as what? 4a. We use that 4a to multiply minus c, it becomes minus 4ac. Then we have this the square root as what? The LCM as what? 4a square. 4a square divided by 4a square multiplied by b square, we have what? Plus b square. So therefore, rewriting this, we have b square minus 4ac over what? 4a square. So we have this as plus 2 over 2a all square. Then this next step is what? Take the square root of both sides. Take the square root of both sides. This will cancel this. You have x plus what? B over 2a equal to what? Plus minus square root of what? B square minus 4ac. Now, in this case, the square will be distributed. So you have 4a square. So this will become x plus what? B over 2a equals to what? Plus minus. So we have square root of what? B square minus 4ac. The square root of 4a square is what? Over 2a. So therefore, we make s stand alone. So x is equal to what? Now, since this is positive, b over 2a, it becomes negative b over 2a. Now we have plus minus what? The square root of what? 4b square minus 4ac over what? 2a. But this is not the end of the equation. We can see that these two has the same LCM. So let's wipe this off. So we have an equation as x is equal to what? Of course, over 2a minus b plus minus what? Square root of what? B square minus 4ac. So therefore, this is our formula method for quadratic equation. Solve some sample problems on the formula method. Okay, so here are given two sample problems and we have to solve them using the formula method. So we are having solution. Of course, the first solution is what? Let's start with 1. So we're having 2x squared minus 3x plus 1 equals to what? 0. And you should observe that we need to notify the terms on the constants. So we have a as what? 2. We have b as -3. We have c as 1. So from our general formula, we have that x is equal to -b plus minus what? Square root of what? B square minus 4ac all over what? 2a. So therefore, we're going to substitute this value. So we have x is equal to what? Negative b is and b is negative b, right? But negative b is -3, so it becomes negative, it becomes positive 3 plus minus what? Square root b is what? -3 whole square -4 multiplied by 2 multiplied by what? 1 all over what? 2 multiplied by 2 because a is 2. So we have what? 3 plus, of course, we have square root of what? 9. Now we have 4 multiplied by 2, which is -8. Of course, 8 multiplied by 1 is 8. That's why we just add this over what? Over 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. We have here as what? X is equal to what? So, we have x equals to 3, of course, plus square root of 1 over 4. So this is plus minus, it's what? 3 plus minus 1 over what? 4. So we have two solutions. We have x is equal to what? 3 plus 1 over 4, and we have x is equal to 3 negative 1 over 4. So therefore x is equal to what? 4 over 4, which is 1, and we have x is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 over 4, which is 1 over 2. So these are the solution. Let's jump to the second one, where we have x squared negative 5x plus 6 equal to 0. A is 1, b is -5, and c is plus 6. So putting that into the equation, we have that x is equal to what? Negative c. Of course, this is negative b. In this case, b is -5, so we just have 5 plus square root of what? So b is still -5, so we have -5 plus square negative. Then we have 4 multiplied by, of course, a is 1 and c is 6 over 2a. So we have 2 multiplied by 1. So this will be equal to what? So we have 5 plus minus, of course, this plus minus square root of course, pi square will give us 25, negative 4 times 6, I think it's 24. We have 24 over 2. So this will be x is equals to what? 5. 25 minus 24 is plus minus square root of 1 over what? 2. So this is, we're having 5 plus minus square root of 1 is 1 over 2. So therefore we have two equations. X is equal to what? 5 plus 1 over 2, and x is equal to what? 5 negative 1 over 2. So therefore we're having a case where 5 plus 1 is 6. We have 6 over 2, which is in term 3, and we have x as what? 5 minus 1 is 4. We're having 4 over 2, which is what? 2. So therefore we have x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 2. So these are the concept of formula method as one of the methods of what? Solving a quadratic equation.